Hi. Sorry, it took me a minute to kind of remember how to go live because it's been like a month, 2 months since I last went live. Um, but yeah, just gonna wait for people to come in. Honestly, I'm not really expecting that many people to show up because I know this was pretty last minute of me being like, oh, I'm gonna go live by the way. Um, but hopefully some people will come so I'm not just talking to myself the whole time. But yeah, I'm just gonna give it a couple of minutes to see if anyone joins. Um, to give people some time to come in. I'm also gonna try to see if I can. Yes, yes. Hi, hello. Oh, that's exciting. Um, sorry, I usually just like to try to test yeah, my mic is on. For a second, I couldn't tell if my mic was on. I'm gonna. Okay, I can hear myself. I'm sorry if you could just hear me playing back myself just now. I like to keep open um, a tab on my laptop so that I can uh, see if there's any technical difficulties and whatnot. But I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm cold. Well, actually, I was cold. Now I'm feeling kind of warm, and now I'm kind of regretting wearing a hoodie. Um, but it was chilly this morning. Or it's been chilly this morning. I feel like it's still chilly. But now I'm like, actually, maybe I'm not cold. I don't know. I don't know. But I did bring. Um, I brought myself some tea. You want to see my mug? It's got little cats on it. It's little cats and little pastries. I bought this. I got it from Home Goods. When I was in school, when I was still in college. I got it as a little treat for myself because I had gotten pink eye, and once I recovered and I was able to go out and interact with the world again, I was like, I have suffered enough. I'm gonna go get myself a cute mug. Um, but I just have some tea with me because I'm always yapping so much during these lives, so I just I figured I'm like, let me actually come prepared. I mean, I also have my water bottle. It's on the table. Um, but I I figured let me also bring some tea. This is lemon. I can't remember if it's lemon ginger tea or honey ginger tea. Um, I can't remember, but it's good tea and I like it. Really? Is it really hot where you are? Yeah. Honestly, the weather's been very unpredictable here. Um, it's been very hot one day and then very cold, like very cold the next. So, but yeah. Oh, we love we love the weather, the fluctuating weather. The weather is so fun. Um, but but yeah, actually, let me start taking some sips of. Actually, I don't even know if this tea is. I'm trying not to burn my tongue. Sorry, it's gonna be like ASMR. Oh, that's not that hot. That's not that hot. I was being a baby. I was like, "Ooh, it's gonna be hot." It's fine. Again, sorry. It's like tea. Me drinking tea. ASMR. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna give it a little bit more. Oh, really? I've never put milk in my tea before. Is it good? Do you like having milk in your tea? Because I've actually never put milk in my tea before. The only thing I've ever put in my tea has usually been like honey. Um, but that's it. I don't usually put that much stuff in my tea, but I know that I've seen because I work in customer service, and like food service, and so like when people like get tea, that they'll often put milk in their tea, and I'm like, maybe I should put milk in my tea. I don't know. Is that the move? Is that the vibe? I'm not really sure. Um, but what is that? Sorry, my something popped up on my laptop. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a few more minutes before I start talking about what I actually want to talk about because for this live because again, this is kind of last minute. It was like I was like, by the way, I'm going live today. So I want to try to give the chance for some more people to come in, but um, we'll see. We will see if that ends up happening because again, it was kind of last minute, so I'm honestly not expecting like too many people to show up. But I mean, as always, I'm gonna have the VOD will be up after this, so people can watch back and see me yap because it'll just kind of be like watching just like one of my videos of like me just yapping for however long this live um ends up being. Um, but yeah. Oh my god, I mean, I know I said I was gonna wait a few minutes, but I just wanted to say, um, that I finished, um, watching, episode 2 of season 2 of Mermaid Tales, and I was like I was gobsmacked by the ending. I was not expecting that at all. I was like, "Oh my god, we are so back. We are so back in the role play era." It's actually the most exciting thing that's happened to me this year. Like, holy shit. Like, oh my god, I'm so excited. Sorry, I'm gonna take another little tea break. This tea is very good. I really enjoyed this tea. My boy, I mean, I liked tea before, but my boyfriend really put me on to this tea again. I think it's and like I literally just opened the packet to just put the tea in. So you think I'd remember what it was, but I think it's like honey ginger. It's either honey ginger or lemon ginger tea, but it's really good. It's very soothing and comforting. I like to drink it um like when I'm sick. I mean, I'm not sick right now, but just like I feel like honestly I should probably drink it more just so that I can like um what should I call it? Just so that I can like kind of keep myself healthy because ooh um I feel like, and the thing is, you might not believe this, but I feel like I don't really get sick that often or get like really sick. Um, but I mean, me getting sick was what kind of delayed some of my uploads from like this past month. So it's like I say that I'm like, oh, I don't really get sick, and then I got sick, uh, and that very much impacted my upload schedule. Um, oh my god, I haven't watched MLP and I used to watch it, but I haven't watched it in so long. I don't even know what it's on now, like in terms of because I imagine it's probably on some streaming, maybe, possibly. But I haven't watched it in years. Oh my gosh, that's like such a throwback. But but yeah. Yeah, I'm not familiar. I do know a decent amount of this because I was like really big into My Little Pony, like when I was in like middle school. Um and like the show. Um, so I don't actually know if I know that song. Maybe if I heard it, I'd be able to make the connection. But that's cool that you made that connection. That's fun. Um, sorry, I'm just making sure that everything looks okay on my end. What is that? Sorry, I'm getting distracted by some things I'm seeing in my YouTube feed, so I'm like not paying as much attention as I should be. Um, but yeah, like Mermaid Tales. Oh my god. No, you're so good. You're absolutely so good. Um, but yeah, oh my gosh, Mermaid Tales. They really I don't know if because in one of my well actually I think I've talked about it in both of my previous lives. Um, but uh whatchamacallit, I was so like not expecting Mermaid Tales to drop as soon as it did, season 2. Like, I don't know if they mentioned that when they said at VidCon, Jess and Jason, that they were bringing it back, but I was just like, when I saw like the teaser for it on TikTok, that's another thing too. The problem is I used to use TikTok a lot more, but I kind of fell off and like have just not really been using it as much. And but I saw people on Instagram posting about the teaser that was on TikTok. I was like, shit, now I have to go to TikTok and see this. So I saw that. I was like, what the hell? I was like, I really did not think it was gonna be coming out so soon. I don't know if they said that it was like, oh yeah, it's gonna come out within like, because VidCon was in June, July. I think it was in June. It was in Yes, it was in June. Um, and so I don't know if they had said, I mean, I wasn't at the panel. All the information that I got from that panel was through other people filming or posting about it on the various social medias. Um yeah, my boyfriend and my friends like to send me stuff on TikTok, but I like always forget to check in. They're like, "Jamie, did you see that thing I sent you on TikTok?" I'll be like, "No, I'm sorry." I forgot to look. Um, but yeah, so I was just like, "Oh my god." Um, I was so surprised when they announced that they were bringing um well, I was surprised for initial VidCon when they said they were bringing Mermaid Tales back. But then I was um even more shocked when they were just like, surprise! First episode of season 2 is coming out whenever it came out. Um, so that was like, I was like, what the heck? I was like, what's going on? I mean, I'm happy about it. And honestly, I am so like, oh my gosh. I don't know when the next episode's coming out. I know that they wanted to take like, and I'm really glad that they're like taking breaks because in between for like episodes, because um I remember back in the day when they were putting out like episodes of Diaries like almost like every other day, and then they like added my street into the rotation, and it was a lot. I'm like, this feels like a I mean, obviously, like I was loving it. I was like, as the AFMAO fangirl that I was, and still am, I was loving it. But I imagine that that was very taxing on them. So I'm glad that um they're trying to kind of like figure out a schedule that's like not running themselves into the ground. So I'm very happy about that. And I am also very excited um for my inner demons as well. Um, I need to rewatch season 1 because I low key don't remember anything that happened. I felt that way for Mermaid Tales. That's why I rushed to like binge season 1 because I'm like shit. I'm like I literally don't remember anything that happened in Mermaid Tales because it had been so long since I had seen it. So I really need to rewatch. I've talked about this in my other lives too. It's just like I really need to rewatch um my inner demon season 1 because I literally do not like, I remember like the tiniest little bits and pieces of it, but overall like the story, like I don't really remember it. So I'm like I don't I need to refresh my memory because otherwise I'm just going to be like what the fuck is happening? Like I don't know, but I am very excited for my inner demons. I'm wondering if um so I bought the posters for my street season 7, like the faded memories and then like the other like my street poster. I wonder if whatchamacallit, if the My Inner Demons posters are still up because I'm like, but I should here's the problem, right? I shouldn't though. But I'm also like, if they released a Mermaid Tales poster, I'd probably get it. I don't know. I need to whatchamacallit. This is the problem when um you are an adult with adult money and can kind of just like spend money when you want to because I have oh, that's a good idea. Honestly, I used to this is a funny story. I used to do something similar. Not because we didn't really. I have it's in my room, like in my room, like in my actual bedroom. Oh, I think the Afghan store is down, so I can't even check. I can't even look to see if their posters are available. But I was gonna say, so I have the Minecraft Diaries season 3 poster um in my room right now. Um I've had it basically since it came out. I don't even remember when they released it, that poster, but it's like one of my prized possessions. But I used to print out like um whether whether it was screenshots from like diaries or like fan art that I saw that I really liked, that I would just like print it out and like I put it in my locker. Like literally, I used to have this picture of Garth that I kept in my locker when I was in middle school, which is very embarrassing to admit out loud. But I that was something that I did. And I also had like this is I'm this is really embarrassing to to say, but I think I've already said this in a video, so it might already be out there. But um, I did you know how like Kawaii-chan had like her shipping shrine of like Aphmau and Aaron in my street. I was inspired by that and did something similar, but for Garamau because as the Garamau shipper, Garamau diehard fan that I was. So I did something similar to that where I printed out a bunch of pictures um, and I put it I put it up in my room. I don't know whatever happened to that. I don't still have it, but same thing with the thing that I put in my locker. I don't know where that went because like I literally like I just like made like a collage. Mm. Yeah, We had lockers for both my middle school and my high school. Honestly, I don't really know what the experience is like without um without lockers, so I don't really have anything to compare it to, but I mean, it was fine. Like I didn't like whatchamacallit. The only problem so I'm I'm short. I'm 5 feet tall. And I had a for the majority of my time throughout like middle school and high school, I had a top locker. Because it was like it wasn't like those like long lockers. It was like here's the top locker, here's the bottom locker. And I had a top locker, and it was always like so, and it was always such a struggle for me, especially if like whoever was like on like the bottom locker, like by mine, if they were also there, then I literally had to like reach over them to like open my locker and get to my locker, which that was always very much so a challenge. but but yeah, I think after middle school is when I stopped keeping my my Minecraft Diaries pictures in my locker because I was like I felt a little embarrassed by it. Although, oh my god, and I always will regret not having said something, but there was somebody who I went to school with in high school. I don't know what grade they were in. I don't know whether they were older or young. Actually, no, they probably were younger than me. I think they were in one of the grades below me. They had, if you remember, like the Aphmau, like the cat backpack that had all the little like cat versions of like the different Minecraft Diaries My Street characters. Like that person, I remember like seeing them walk around the school wearing it. I was just like, oh my god, they have the backpack. They're also an Aphmau fan. But I never said anything to them because I'm really shy. I feel very awkward like initiating like social social interaction with people. Um I which is funny. It's very funny because obviously I do YouTube, but I'm also like I don't know. I've personally always felt like doing YouTube is really different than like talking to people like in real life because talking to a camera, it's like even though I can perceive like yes, like obviously like when people are typing for example when I'm live, people are typing in the chat or when I post just like a regular video and people are in the comments engaging, like obviously like I register that those are like, I'm interacting with people, I'm talking with people. But it's just like a different thing than like actually like talking like face to face with somebody. But yeah, I will always regret not going up to that person being like, "Hey, I like your backpack. Like, are you an FL fan too?" Because I don't know, maybe we could have been friends. I mean, that doesn't necessarily guarantee that we would have been, but we could have at least maybe had a nice moment. So I always think back on that. I'm like, damn, I should have said something. I should have been like, hey, I like your backpack. Like, I also watch Aphmau. Um, I remember I wanted that. I wanted that backpack so bad. I wanted it so bad. I no, honestly, I fully believe that. I fully believe that. Oh my god. Because, like, honestly, like, I used to, um I wouldn't show, but back in the day when I used to, like, do my Minecraft Diaries theory videos, I would write down, like, my theories in my notebook, and then I started writing, like, on my laptop when I got a computer. Um But I would also just, in general, just be yapping to my friends, just who were like did not know a single thing about Minecraft Diaries, Avmal, and like um and whatnot, just always telling them about it. So like my friends very much, that's always been a thing about me. Like like I've always like I feel like it's pretty easy to always tell, like, what I'm, like, really interested in because I just can't ever shut up about it ever, or I'm always, like, wearing merch or something, like, people when I like something, people know. People know that I like it. Like, it's, like, it becomes very obvious. Um, but but yeah, no, but none of sadly, I was also never able to get any of my so I very much relate to that. I was not able to get any of my friends really actually I kind of got one of them into it, sort of. One of them, she was at least like generally interested in it, but she was never like super invested in like Minecraft Diaries and my student all that jazz. Um, but yeah, like for the majority of my friends who I was like telling and word vomiting to about about Aphmau stuff, they were not very interested. But they at least were like, "Oh, we like hearing you talk about it because obviously you're very excited about it." So I feel like that's honestly that's always what I hope for the most. Like, um, and now like with my boyfriend, like I talk to him about like about Aphmau, about all my interests, like where I'm just like yapping away. And he's like, I just like to hear you talk. Like, even if he's like, I'm not super interested in like some of like the things that you're interested in, like I still like hearing you talk about it. Like I just like hearing you talk about something that you're so passionate about. And I feel like that's always the thing that I honestly that's all I can ever hope for when it comes to talking about my interests. Is that the person, even if they're like not gonna go check out the thing that I'm talking about afterwards, that they're at least like, hey, like that's cool that you like that. So that's always what I hope for. I'm gonna take another sip of tea because I'm kind of dying a little bit. Again, honestly, I should probably just I should probably just mute every time I drink my tea. But sorry, you're getting my tea ASMR. This tea's really good. This tea just it makes me feel all like nice and warm and cozy on the inside. That's so cool. I would love to do my own custom merch. I don't have that much skill though, but I think that's so cool that you did your own because I also I'm like maybe I'll get and like here's the thing, right? Like I'm not even like I like I like Aaron as a character in general, but I'm not even the biggest Aaron fan, but I'm like Loki, I'm like should I get the jacket? But again, it's like I'm constantly in a battle between wanting to get things from my interests and wanting to save money. It's a constant struggle. Um, but I would love to do like DIY, like um maybe maybe I will attempt I would love to do it's my dream to do like some kind of like AFMAL character cosplay. I don't know who I would do. Um I would probably want to do I would want to do somebody probably who has armor or something, like some like really like cool outfit. Like I don't know, I would want to do something really cool. Um Again, so maybe honestly I'm like uh I've never by the way, I've never done any cosplays ever. Um so I'm like I need to like actually I feel like do like one or something. Um but yeah. Um I'm very much like I'm like I would love to do like, and even if it's not like a full cosplay, I would really really love to do like what you did like with the custom like jacket or something. Like just something cool and like something that's like unique. Like it's like I'm like this is like a one of one like my own like little merch thing. Um but yeah, also I did see what you say, but hold on, I need to scroll back through the chat really quickly so I can actually look at what you're saying to me. That is really cool. That's really cool. Oh my god, I will always be forever jealous of people who can do like animation, even if you don't consider yourself like like a pro. I think it's so cool. Anyone who can even just like remotely like animate or like is an artist in that way, because I do not have any of those abilities. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Um but I think that's so so cool. Oh my god. I saw somebody um I can't remember if it was like I feel like it was an alternate universe kind of like some kind of like AU for for like Diaries or My Street or something, and they did um an animation for it. But even just in general, even when I just see like people's like fan art that they do like on Instagram, I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, oh, people are so talented. Like it's crazy, but it's so cool. Like I love it. Oh my god. Um Yeah, and here's the thing. I would love to learn. I would love to learn how to animate, how to even just draw, cuz I can kind of draw. I'm not going to say that I can't draw. I mean I do say that a lot. I'm like I can't draw. That's not entirely true. I can draw. Um I can draw a little bit. A little bit. I'm good at drawing what I see if it's like a cartoon character or something, but anything like kind of like more than that, I really struggle. Like I can't really like here's an idea in my brain and then just like put it out. Like if I have a reference, I can kind of get by, but I can't just like be like this is what's in my brain and then like convey that um onto like onto like a page or onto a screen. Um but I can draw a little bit. Problem, I don't really have time to learn, but I would love to. I would love to. If I ever get the time to be able to kind of like practice, I would love to learn. Um, I don't know if I'll ever be amazing at it, but I would love to learn. I would love to try. Um, I've also I saw that I've watched a few like the gotcha reaction videos. I did go through a phase of that like 2 years ago, I want to say. I haven't really watched any since, but I did watch a couple of them back back then. Yeah, yeah. I feel like for me, I really need like a reference, and again, even with a reference, like again, like I can kind of draw like I went through a period where I was drawing a bunch of like Pokemon. Um, with my tablet. I don't know where my freaking I do actually have a drawing tablet. I don't know where my freaking stylist went, so I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have to buy another stylist. Like that costs money, and I'm very upset about that. But maybe I feel like I don't know where else it could be, but it's got to be in my room somewhere. So I'm gonna keep looking for it. But I did go through a period where I was drawing Pokemon, um, for my boyfriend, and And I also I'm not like super super into Pokemon the way he is, but I do love some Pokemon. Like my favorite Pokemon is Graveler, because I had a Graveler in one of my first Pokemon saves, and she was my best Pokemon, my best girl. I named her Brussels Sprouts, and she was amazing. I also had like a little plushie of her, that my boyfriend got for me because she's my favorite Pokemon. Um, I also love Chansey and like Jigglypuff and all like the cute ones. But so like I do like Pokemon, but I'm not like as into it as my boyfriend is. But so I was drawing Pokemon, and I feel like honestly, maybe after this I'll scrounge up some of the drawings I did and I'll post them in the community tab to show. But I actually feel like I did a pretty decent job. But again, it was kind of like these are already like pre-existing designs of things. Like I wasn't like in creating anything new. I wasn't starting anything new. It was more of just like um what you call it? Like, just like drawing what I saw. Um but yeah, I would definitely if I'm like the only I know that the only way to get better at drawing is to actually practice drawing, but I have not really had time to practice, which is very sad. But I would love to learn because oh my god, if I could do like my own fan art, I would love to do my own fan art, like for like AFMAO like stuff. But I don't currently have that artistic ability. But I would very much love to learn. Sorry, gonna take another. Honestly, I'm gonna mute again because I feel kind of bad that like you guys are just hearing me sip my tea every time, so I'm gonna mute really quickly. All right, there we go. We're back. Because I was just like, I'm like, I feel bad that I'm just subjecting you guys to my tea ASMR. I'm like, you guys didn't sign up for this. um, but yeah, I would love to do like my own fan art for AFMAO stuff, but alas, I am not that talented. Um, but I love seeing other people's fan arts for the various series. Like I saw one the other day, um, of like some like Mermaid Tales fan art that I thought was so cool. Um, and some Diaries fan art that I also thought was like I can't remember if it was exactly no, it was Diaries. Fan art that I saw the other day. I was like, oh, I'm like, they're so beautiful. I'm like, I wish I could do that. But yeah, I also like I already have a pretty packed schedule between like doing like my YouTube stuff and then also just doing like my actual job that pays me. Um, so unfortunately, I just haven't really had the time to do honestly like I've honestly what's been making me very sad is I haven't been able to read like as much as I usually read because I've just been working so much and it's actually like it's so upsetting. Um but I'm at least able to kind of watch things. So that's why I was watching Mermaid Tales and now I need to rewatch season 1 of My Inner Demons so that I'm cuz at this point I'm like I don't know when they're going to drop it. Like they could be like, "Hey, like tomorrow it's probably not gonna be tomorrow but like like they could be like tomorrow the first episode of season 2 is coming out. I'll be like I'm not ready yet. I wasn't ready for this. I'm like you gotta give me a little bit more warning. um but um yeah, I just need to make the time to watch it because I just have not had that much time recently because again I've been working on videos and I've been working. So it's very it's just life is it's so like I'm like I don't know people are like always saying like oh it's just like all about like managing your time and balancing everything. I'm so bad at it. I'm so bad at just like organizing my time. It's really upsetting. Well, I shouldn't say that I'm like so bad about it, but I feel like it's more just like despite my best efforts to organize my time, something is always getting in the way. Something as much as I try to like have like my best laid plans, something always interrupts it, which is very upsetting because I do like to plan. I love I use my Google Calendar like basically all the time. Like I use Google Calendar for everything. Like I am always like I love to have everything organized, but sometimes it's like you can only plan so much because I'll get called in for work a day that I didn't think I was going to work and then that throws everything off and it's just it's very interesting, but yeah, trying to trying to organize my time. I very much is a struggle. I wish I knew a better way to and honestly for me, I don't even think it's necessarily that I need a better way, but more just like um things just will keep happening like unexpectedly and again like I'll just be like, my um my best my best laid plans will go astray because again something unexpected will happen or like I have to do some errands and that'll throw something. It's just there's always something. But I do my best to try to squeeze all the things that I need to do in like within the day or within the week. But it doesn't really leave that much time then to do like some of like my other things, like some of my hobbies. Like, oh my god, I'm really sad. I have not been able to really play any video games this year, like at all, which makes me really sad because I do love to game. I do love to game. The only times I've actually played any games this year, I think are the times that I've gone to um one of my friends to play the new Mario Kart, the Switch 2 Mario Kart. Um But yeah, other than that, like I've not really been able to play any games on my own free time, which has been really sad because there have been a lot of games that I wanted to play. I'm just like, I don't have time. I don't have time. But yeah, no, I again, like I fully agree. Like it's just like and I like to like plan everything out. Like I basically will have like my calendar. Like I try to um have everything like scheduled like weeks in advance, but something always happens that will disrupt everything and I'm like and I'm like I know and so even then like I try to kind of like structure my schedule in terms of like my work schedule, my YouTube schedule. I try to schedule. Hi, Luna. Hi. Oh, Luna has entered the vicinity. Luna has my cat. She has entered. Hi, baby. Hi. She's giving herself a bath. She's a cutie. She might make an appearance. I don't know. Luna does whatever she wants. Um, but yeah, so it's always despite my best efforts, something always happens. Something always happens, and I am not able to always adhere to my schedule as I would like to, whether that be my YouTube schedule or I also like try to schedule um when I'm like reading certain books and like watching certain things. Sometimes that gets all thrown out of whack. So it's very unfortunate, but it is life, sadly. It is simply life. Also, I'm starting to get so warm. Again, I was like really cold this morning. Like I was so cold and now I'm like freaking steaming. So I think I'm going to braid my hair. Um oh, yeah. Um I have a bunch of people in my family who are like allergic to either like cats and dogs and whatnot. Um, and so like whenever like they come over, um, like they always have to take their allergy medicine because like Luna like brings out their allergies. But yeah, I'm not sure if this is gonna go well, but I'm gonna pin my mic here. Hopefully this is okay. I'm gonna braid my hair because I'm freaking steaming. Hopefully you can still hear me okay and it's not like weird. But yeah, I'm gonna braid my hair because I'm freaking warm as hell, man. And I don't want to be so sweaty. I mean, I guess it also probably doesn't help that I'm drinking warm tea, but I like the tea. I like having the tea because it helps me when I'm yapping for so long. It's really helpful. Um, Hopefully you can still hear me. Actually, what time is it right now? Okay, that's an I need to keep an eye on the time because I do need to go to work later. Go to work later because alas, I do need to make money. Um, but I'm still good on time, so we're good for right now. Um, but yeah, oh my god, I just realized that though that's been 40 minutes. I still well, actually, no, I talked about Mermaid Tales, but I haven't talked about the other thing that I put in my title. So I've been working on my rewriting Minecraft Diaries series, as I'm sure um people know because I've had a lot of people joining the channel recently who have been coming in because of my rewriting Minecraft Diaries series, which has been really, really exciting. I'm super, super happy that people are enjoying it. I'm also gonna switch my mic to this side so that I can braid this side. Um Actually, let me bring it up a little closer. Hopefully that's okay. Oh, and it's gloomy. See, now I'm losing the lighting. Everything's just falling apart again. See, despite my best laid plans, things are going wrong, but it's fine. Um, yeah, so I've been working on my rewriting Minecraft Diaries series, and again, I hope this mic. Um, Honestly, I might just try to braid really quickly, and then I'll start talking again. Um, Yes, oh my gosh, thank you. I've been working really, really hard on it. It's definitely been a labor of love, that series, but every time I put out a new episode, I find it so rewarding when I see um when I see that people are really enjoying it and engaging with it and asking questions, and it just makes me really, really happy that people are loving it. But so I'm working currently on the next episode, which should be out in October. I started working on it, and um, basically, this next episode that's upcoming is going to be about the world, like the physical world of Minecraft Diaries. So talking about the three regions: Ruan, Galrook, and Tula, and um, what you call it? Basically, um, yeah. So I'm working on the world. Um, oh no, you're so good, and honestly, you still have time because the episode probably won't be out until like mid October. The next episode. Let me actually take a look. Yeah, I'm like shooting for like mid October. I just have to check my. Actually, let me. Here we go. Here we go. We're back. We're back. All right. Oh my god, it got so gloomy. I mean, you could still see me, but the lighting's just kind of ass. It's unfortunate. But yeah, so the next episode should be out. I'm shooting for mid October, but dates are always subject to change because I um what do I call it? Uh the things just be happening. Life just happens sometimes. Um but yeah, oh yeah, there's so many people to keep track of. My brain is starting to. But so the thing that I'm getting into, so with me, basically again, like, this episode's gonna be honestly, it's gonna be like an overview of the three regions and like all like the major locations. Oh my god. So I've been because if you might recall, there is a map that exists on what you call it. I think they first showed the map in like one of the episodes of season 2 of like Ruan, and it just kind of like shows it doesn't really have Tula. Tula is kind of just like in the corner of it, but so there's the map of Ruan, and it doesn't have every village on it, but it does have like a lot of like the main ones on it. And so basically, what I was doing the other day is um I was going through that map, and I was hello, hello for people who are just coming in. Um, so I was working on that map, basically trying to plot like um all the villages in Rouen, like all the major ones that we know of, and then kind of like um not so much like adding new ones, but just like ones that weren't really like featured or like emphasized that heavily throughout the series that I want to kind of like incorporate more. And oh my god, when I tell you that it took me hours, it took me literally hours to plot every village that I wanted to plot on the map. It was actually one of the most one of the most stressful things I've ever done for this series so far because so I was doing my very best with like trying to kind of like with the context clues that I had from like the different episodes, and then also like using the AFMAO wiki to like figure out where all the villages were, because I can't really. I wish there was a way I could show. Is there a way I can show? I don't know. I need to experiment more with what I can do with these lives and like what I can kind of like show on the screen. I'm still very new to to streaming, so I don't really know fully what I can do. But I'm just gonna kind of like you'll see it when the episode comes out. But just for now, I'll just kind of tell you that the Rouen map has Ocassis, Scaleswind, Phoenix Draw, Brightport, New Metelli, Falcon Claw, and uh I always forget how to pronounce this village. It's either Narca. I think Nar Nar Narca. I can't. I always forget how to pronounce it. Those are the villages that are on like the official map that was shown in whatever episode it was shown in season 2 of Minecraft Diaries of the original series. Those are like the villages that um whatchamacallit that are like on the Rouen map. Actually, I can kind of show you guys um what it looks like. But yeah, so I was trying to, and keep in mind there are some things that I've plotted on here that may be new um villages or like locations or like whatnot that I've created for the sake of the rewrite. Um or they're like uh or I've just kind of like moved them um I've kind of like moved them around a little bit. So I'm gonna give you a quick little glimpse. This is just a little sneak peek for you guys since you're here. Um, but basically, I was plotting like all these different locations, and again, I'm trying to use my best context clues from the episodes of for example, um whatchamacallit, the southeastern werewolf tribe, which is uh where the whole when Aphmau is being forced to marry that prince Fenner, and um and then Lawrence goes into his Shadow Knight form and slaughters everybody. um Spoiler. I mean, I have to say like, oh, spoiler, but like if you're watching this and if you've like been watching the rewriting Minecraft Diary series, and you're probably at least a little familiar with Minecraft Diaries and kind of like what happens. Um, but so like for example, that place was not, and honestly, none of the werewolf tribes are um on the original map. And so, but for that one specifically, I was like, okay, that one has to be um by Scaleswind, because after Aphmau, Lawrence, and Caitlin escape from it, they encounter Nicole and they go to Scaleswind. So I plotted it a little bit like a little northeast from Scaleswind. Again, this is my guesstimate. I don't know where it is exactly on this map, but that was my best guess um based off of the context clues from the episodes. So yeah, I will go into more detail about this map when I put that episode out. But yeah, it's kind of it took me forever. So when I say that this shit almost killed me, it almost killed me, bro. Like it was so hard. It was so hard. My brain was so fried by the end of it. Like I was like, bro. I was like I'm like I get that like not everything, like some of like the smaller villages were like not gonna get plotted on this map, but like from the original, I was like, bro, I'm like, because also even a village like Picaro, where Lucinda is from, um, like is not on this map. And again, so I kind of was just trying to use my best context clues and then plotting like the Eastern werewolf tribe. And it was a lot. It was a lot, and I will go into more detail about this when the actual episode comes out in October. Um, sorry, I needed some tea. Um, but yeah, it it took forever, and honestly, like um when I show this in the episode, like I will totally like I'm totally cool with like people if who are working on potentially their own rewrites, if they want to use my like kind of like um marked up map as like a help, like for like a reference, you are totally free to do so. Um because like I do not wish this on anybody, bro. Like it took me so long. It took me hours. Like I was like me versus this map was crazy, bro. Oh my god. But yeah, that's really exciting that you're working on your own um rewrite. I think it's a lot. It's so much. It's definitely a lot. Is definitely This rewrite has definitely been a labor of love, because if I did not love this series, if I did not love like the original story, I would not be doing this at all, because it's a lot. It takes a lot of work, a lot of just like um especially um in my case, where it's like I'm definitely still very much adhering to a lot of the original canon. Not everything, but like um what you call it, like uh I'm definitely taking a lot of stuff from the original canon that I'm still kind of like keeping for my rewrite. Um and so like that requires me to again kind of like pour over everything with like such like with such close paying such close attention to detail of everything. And it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. Um but yeah. And that's cool that you're doing a I have seen some people do like my street rewrites. It always makes me so like I love seeing people do their own like rewrites and alternate universes of like diaries in my street. I think that's so awesome. Um yeah, I oh my god, I need to, bro. I have not rewatched my street, and I need to. And I know it's really bad that I haven't, but like I was talking about before with um not having a lot of time, that's part of why I haven't gotten around to rewatching my street yet. But I need to. I really need to. Especially since season um season 7's coming out this year, or at least Faded Memories is coming out this year. And again, we don't have a date, so I'm like I'm like stressed now, bro. I'm like I don't know when this shit's gonna come out. I'm like I don't know how much time I have to catch up before it comes out. But I'm sure I'll probably be able to catch up um in time for it. Um, but yeah. Yeah, we're getting season 7 this year, and then season 8. I know I need to start calling it that. I keep calling it all just like season 7, but I need to actually be like, no, this is season 7 and season 8 because it's two parts. I need to start correcting myself because I keep just calling it all season 7, and I know that's not actually. Sorry, I know you just saw my pajamas. Whoop, pajama jump scare. Um, um, what you wanna call it? Um, yeah, and I really need to, because again, even though I obviously I loved my street back in the day, I don't remember everything that happened. I mean, again, I remember a lot of the big things, but I want to also have like the smaller details too. So I want to have the full picture. So I need to rewatch it all. But again, I'm like stressed because I'm like, I don't know when they're gonna. They could just decide like exactly. It's just like I'm like anytime there's a new thing, I'm like, oh my god, is it gonna be my street? Like I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm like, I don't know, but I'm very excited because they said this. I can't. I don't, now I've already forgotten. But they said I think like fall or winter of this year. Was it fall or winter? I don't remember. And I that's the thing too. I want to do like a watch along for it, but when I don't know when it's coming out, it's kind of hard for me. Okay, fall, yeah, but like when I don't know when it's coming out, I'm like, I don't know how to plan for it. So it's like 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 for example, again, like I don't think it's actually gonna come out tomorrow, but like if they decided, hey, we're dropping the first episode tomorrow, I'm not ready. I'm not prepared at all. I'm not prepared in the slightest. Um, but yeah, so that should be very interesting. But yeah, I would love to do like a watch party or like even just kind of like maybe like a talk back for it if I can't do a watch party, like just kind of like um we're like immediately after kind of like talking about like people's like how are we feeling after the because we also don't know. I mean, I imagine they're gonna release it on like an episode by episode. I don't think they're gonna do like a um call it. I don't know. I don't think they would do like we're gonna release all like the episodes at once. Like you know how like streaming sites do it. Um but 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 yeah. And that is a good I have had that suggested to me to do like to watch along to collectively um catch up. Um but I'm not ready for that yet. So I need to but again, I'm just like I'm so busy. So it's like trying to find the time to do it is definitely yes. Oh my god, we will get to that. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Oh my god. But yeah, so I need to figure I need to figure out. Yeah, you got exams. I have work. Like it's definitely very much like trying to coordinate it is definitely going to be the biggest challenge, but I would like to try if I can. But we'll see. You will see if it ends up actually happening. Um, but yeah. Oh my god, Lords is back. Oh, I'm so happy. That reminds me. I actually want to. Um, I've shown it before, but I have a Gareth keychain that I got from an Etsy shop. Um, and that same seller also has like Lawrence and Dante keychains, and I really want to get those because I want to have my boys. I want to have the boys, my favorite boys, um, from Diaries. So I really want to get the Lawrence and then also the Dante, um, keychain. I'm so happy that Lawrence is back. Oh my god. Uh, I was so happy when I saw him. Um, because again, I just finished watching um uh oh yeah, don't worry. I will definitely I will provide the link for the Etsy shop. Um actually can I do that now? Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna attempt to, um let me see. But yeah, I was so happy to see Lawrence because again I just finished um um watching episode 2. Um oh my god, I haven't watched the alternates, but I did hear about that. Ah, oh god, I'm so excited. Oh, I was just like, all my boys are coming back. And I'm like, I'm gonna cry, bro. When I saw Lords, when I finished watching the second episode of Mermaid Tales just before I went live, I was like, oh my boy. Oh my boy. And I love the new VA. DJ Hansen, I think that's his name. He did a fantastic job and I'm so excited. I know he was in the like 10-year Diaries special that just did like a couple months ago. And so I was really happy to see him back like as Lawrence and just to see Lawrence again. Oh, my boy. I love him. I love the like the guys so much. They make me so happy. Mhm. Ah, Dante sold out. I want to cry. Please bring back Dante, please. 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 Wait, sorry, hold on, let me go. Oh, I I I talked about Heart Point in one of my other lives. Um, that's okay. Bye, Esther. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Um, maybe you'll be able to make it to the next live. I don't know when I'm going live again, but it was so nice to have you here. Bye. Um, sorry, I'm just catching up on the comments because I got distracted because Dante is sold out. The Dante keychain is sold out. And I'm very devastated by it. Um, but yeah, the Kokomo the Kokomo era, I you know, I didn't I tried to watch a little bit of it. It never really it never really got me. The Dante and Travis show. I love that. I watch that clip like every now and then. Like it pops up on my feed, and it just makes me so happy. But yeah, I couldn't really get into like the Kokomau era. That content just never really resonated with me, and I knew that content was not really for me. So, and I'm like that's totally cool that you're getting your bag with with those videos, but it's just not for me. Um, but the return, oh my gosh, the fact that Mermaid Tales season 2, and we're getting Minor Demon season 2, and My Street's coming back. It's just like I feel like we really are so back with the role plays. Like we're so back, and the fact that they were swearing in Mermaid Tales, oh, it was actually that really healed something in me. That really healed something in me because I saw somebody comment on like one of the episodes, and I fully agreed that it was like um whatchamacallit, uh, that they were like basically, um, uh, because they kind of like know that it just feels like they know that like like the role plays are like for like the older audience who are not like obviously they're still like doing like the kids like the kid more like kiddie stuff, but the fact that they're kind of also now doing the role plays again for like the older audience. I was just like, oh, they really did that for us. Like I was like, oh my god, it made me so emotional. I was so happy. Like I'm like I've never been so happy to see somebody swearing like truly. Um how do I look at I think the other keychains might be sold out. Maybe maybe she'll bring them out. Maybe she'll bring them back again. If they come back in stock, I will. I mean, there are other Etsy shops that sell different keychains that I did want to get some of like their different uh whatchamacallit, the different character keychains. So I might try to get some of those instead. But I really liked the one. It was by Strange Life Kim. That's the Etsy seller. I really liked her style of the keychains, but so we will see. But I do have some other ones saved of like from different shops of like different characters. So I'm gonna try them to try to get them. So I'm gonna drink some tea again because oh sorry, I just noticed that what you call it my mic died. So sorry if this one sounds like kind of weird because every time that I kind of like switch to a mic, it always does like a little weird sound. Let me actually give me 1 second. Okay, we back. We are back. I'm also gonna drink tea. I got distracted because my mic died, but I did want to drink some tea. Again, sorry for like the tea ASMR that I've had for this. Um, that's been a very constant throughout this entire life. It's just the tea ASMR, so I apologize about that. But oh my gosh, I literally like um, I generally don't really dream, or I shouldn't say that. That sounds really weird, but I don't remember my dreams because I think it's a thing where like you kind of are always that you have dreams, but you might not always remember them or something. I don't remember exactly the science behind it. I could not tell you off the top of my head, but um the few time there I will say, but I think maybe it's just because like recently I've just had after stuff like so on the brain. The times that I have remembered my dreams recently, they have been AFMAO related. So I I feel that like honestly, so I don't usually have super vivid dreams generally. My boyfriend has like really like vivid, like elaborate dreams, and I keep telling him that he needs to keep a dream journal. And he's always like the thing from Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I'm like, no, not like, but like a because you know how people keep like journals where they like they write down the dreams that they had. I feel like people usually do that because they're kind of like trying to like kind of figure out the meaning of their dreams. I don't really know if dreams have meanings generally, but or like like super deep existential um meanings. But I just kind of like feel like for my boyfriend, I'm like keep um you should keep a dream journal, so because he'll like tell me his dreams, and it's again just like the most elaborate like insane shit is happening, and I'm like, dude, like you should write this down, like write this down, because I'm like his dreams are nuts. Like obviously now I can't think of an example, but um oh hey, hello, welcome back. Honestly, I'm what time is it? I'll probably be live for a little bit longer, but I do have some stuff I need to do later, so I what you call it? No, you're so good. You're so good. But I do need to go do things soon. But I will try to be live for a little bit longer. Um, maybe I'll go. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know. Like I like to. I was kind of like I'm like, oh, I like to go live. Like try to go live at least once a month. Um, but I don't know. Maybe I'll try to do another. But again, I don't want to make any promises that I can do another live like super soon because again, my schedule gets so busy so quickly. So we'll see. But I'll try to be live for for at least a couple more minutes. But yeah, I mean, I really talked about the things that I wanted to talk about. Talked about Mermaid Tales. Talked about how the Minecraft Diaries map literally, literally made me want to cry. Oh my god. But um but yeah, I'm just generally oh my gosh, I just keep thinking about like how what a great time to be an AFMAO fan right now. Like truly we are getting fed with so much stuff. Also, I did see wonder that you talked about alternates before. Everyone literally I used to just again, I've been so busy. So it's like I know why I haven't watched it. It's not like I've been like trying to avoid it, but like I want to watch alternates so bad because I've literally heard so many good things about it. um, so I'm like I need to watch. I need to watch it, and I love horror. So like literally everyone has been telling me that I need to see it, and so I definitely need to watch it because I didn't even watch like because I think it was just the second season just started, right? Like it's the second season or um I didn't watch the first season or like whatever it was. Like I haven't seen that yet. Um, but but yeah. Oh my god, I haven't used my Tumblr, and I was never like a super. I must admit, was never like a super uh active Tumblr user. I did use my Tumblr a little bit. People probably don't even know that I have a Tumblr. Like I generally keep some of like my social medias linked in like the descriptions of my videos, but I don't even know if people even know that I have a Tumblr. I do actually have a Tumblr. I don't even remember what the name. I don't remember what it's called, but I do have one. And I have not used it in forever. Like actually used it. I have not used it in so long. Um, but I do like to um I have liked to peruse people's like theories and fan arts and like fanfics that they post on on Tumblr. Um but yeah, I'm like I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever be a Tumblr. Personally, when I very much enjoy the video format when it comes to like discussing like AFMAO stuff. So I'll probably always stick with that. But I would love to read I would love to read like your guys' like analyses if you're posting them on your various socials. I'd love to see them. Um but yeah, sorry, I'm keeping an eye on the time because I do need to go eat lunch and then like do some work. So um but this has been very, very fun. This has been so fun. I'm not gonna lie, I always get a little nervous. I'm like, I don't know if anyone's gonna come into these lives. Like I'm like, am I just gonna be talking to myself for like that's literally how I felt for my first live ever. Like I was just like, I don't think anyone's gonna come. I was like, I don't think anyone's gonna come. I'm like, who wants to come and like see me live? Um, but it just always makes me happy when people come. Um, and I feel like I usually try to do like 12:30, but obviously I went live a little bit earlier this time. And you get like different people, like depending on what time you go live. So I'm I'm very excited that you guys were able to catch this live. It makes me very happy. And again, like I know that I announced it pretty like I was like, by the way, I'm going live today. Like it was pretty last minute. But I'm glad that you guys have been able to come. Um, but yeah, definitely link it. I would love to check it out. But yeah, I love to I love to chat. I love to chat with you guys. Um, yeah, stream, live, whatever you want to call it. Same thing. Now, maybe I don't know. I don't really go like or I shouldn't. Before me kind of like starting to do this like recent bout of lives, um I didn't really go live like ever. Um I used to do lives way back in the day on this is really gonna date me on Periscope and another app called I think it was called live.ly. Yeah, those are oh wow. Those really oh my gosh. Though it was a different time. It was definitely a different time back then. I think Periscope was linked to Twitter. Um it was like I don't even know if either of those still exist, but those I did go live a bit on those. Um back in the day. Um but yeah, this has definitely been like I'm still very new to streaming, to going live on YouTube. But I've been enjoying it so much cuz chatting with you guys in this way has really been so fun. Um but yeah. Um Honestly, I think I'm probably going to head out now. Yeah, cuz I have to go eat. I have to go make lunch. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. And wonder if you wanted also if you just want to like link your Tumblr or put your Tumblr like handle like in the honestly if you do it on any of like the comments in like my recent like rewriting Minecraft Diaries episodes, I'll probably see it. So like if you want to do that. Um but yeah, Um, whatchamacallit, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's been fun. I've enjoyed yapping away. Honestly, I need to start bringing more tea because this really helped. I feel a little less like my throat's gonna die. But yeah, so I hope you guys have a good rest of your days as well. So bye guys. I hope to go live. I have a live planned for October, but maybe I'll go live again before then. I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, bye guys.